In this video, we're going to go over key fractions to decimals, and then we're going to solve problems. So 1/2 is 0.5, 1 over 9 is going to be 0.1111 repeating, 1/5 is 0.2, 1/3 is going to be 0.3333 repeating, and 1 over 11 is going to be 0.090909, and then 1/7, that's a hard one. That's going to be 0.142857. Then it repeats 142857. So I do recommend to memorize these 6. And now we're going to solve these 6 problems. So 1/4. Now in our list we didn't have 1/4, but we had 1/2. So 1/2 times 1/2. And so we know 1/2 is 0.5, and we're going to multiply it again times 0.5. Now 5 times 5 is 25. So we put a little decimal here. But it's 0.5, so we need to move the decimal twice, 1, 2. And so our final answer is going to be 0.25. So 1/4 is 0.25. And maybe you already know that. That's pretty easy. Now, once you know 1/4, you know 1/4 is 0.25. You can multiply by 0.5. So what we're doing is we're doing 1/4 times 1/2, and that's how we get 1/8. And so half of 0.25 is going to give us 0.125, because if we double it, we get 0.25. Now 1/6, again, not on the list, but we had 1/2, and we also had a third. So 1/2 is 0.5, and 1/3 is the one repeating, 0.333 repeating. And so half of 0.33 repeating is going to be 0.16, where 6 repeats, because 0.16 repeating 6 times 2 is going to give us our 0.333. Now for the next one, 1 over 20. We could do 1/2 times 1 over 10. So 1/2 we know is 0.5, and 1/10 we know just divide by 10. And so our final answer is 0.05. Now we have 3/5. Instead we could do 1/5 times 3. Now we know 1/5 is 0.2. And then we can go ahead and multiply by 3, and we're going to get 0.6. And our last one, 1 over 16. Well, we know what 1/4 is. We did that in the last page. So we have 1/4 times 1/4. And so we have 0.25 times 0.25. Now, 25 times 25 is 625. But we need to move the decimal 4 places because 2, 4. So our final answer is going to be 0.0625. And that's all we need to do for these types of problems.